The art of responding to others. A very overweight woman got on a bus. One of the passengers mockingly shouted, "I didn't know this bus was for elephants." The woman calmly replied, "No, sir, this bus is like Noah's Ark, elephants and donkeys ride together." The famous writer George Bernard Shaw, when an arrogant writer said to him, "I am better than you because you write for money, and I write for honor," Bernard Shaw immediately responded, "You are right, each of us seeks what we lack." The blind Abbasid poet Bashar ibn Bird, when a tactless man said to him, "God never blinds a man without compensating him. How did he compensate you?" Bashar replied, "He compensated me by not allowing me to see people like you." A blind man married a woman who said to him, "If you could see my fairness and beauty, you would be amazed." He replied, "If you were as you say, those who can see wouldn't have left you for me." A man wanted to embarrass the poet Al-Mutanabi and said to him, "From afar, I thought you were a woman." Al-Mutanabi replied, "And from afar I thought you were a man." A very ugly woman said to a man, "If you were my husband, I would pour poison in your coffee." He replied, "If you were my wife, I wouldn't hesitate for a moment to drink it." The overweight British minister Winston Churchill said to the skinny George Bernard Shaw, "Anyone who sees you would think that Britain is in a food crisis." Shaw replied, "And anyone who sees you knows the reason for it." Yuha arrived at a village and one of its inhabitants said to him, "I only recognized you because of your donkey." Yuha replied, "Donkeys recognize each other." A man saw a woman and said to her, "How beautiful you are." She replied, "I wish you were handsome so I could say the same to you." He responded, "No problem, just lie as I did."